Hello YouTube 506, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 7 Episode 6. Show starts off where it left off last week with all the girls trying to come together in a kumbaya moment. You already seen the Phaedra's like, you know what, Kenya, I'm not trying to give you no kind of apologies because you was just as in the wrong. You played into the lies that, Apollo said, so therefore you will not get an apology from me. So Nene and Cynthia, they going back and forth. Nene was getting her point, telling how she loved Cynthia and she never thought Cynthia do anything like that to her, and she was like, a sister, you hurt me to the core. That. So that's like, okay, why don't we just excuse ourselves and let these ladies, talk amongst themselves and get what they need to say out in open without the prying eyes and ears of us. So Nene and Cynthia, they sit down, and Nene's like, I thought we was cool, we was sitting there talking, we was hanging out, and next thing you know, bam, you saying we not friends no more, you can't believe how I act and all this stuff. And Nene's like, I thought we got over this whole, I said that Peter was acting like a bitch, and I did too, because, after it happened, that Greg and Nene and Cynthia and Peter, they had all sat down and talked. It seemed like everybody, was fine. And then next thing you know, they're not friends. And Cynthia said that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. It was a whole bunch of other stuff, but her disrespecting her husband is what is what stopped it. And then he's like, I never would have thought this in our friendship. I thought we was past this. And she's like, how can I get past something like that? They cried, hugged it out, but Nene's like, once you cross me once, there's no coming back. That's just how Nene is. Take it or leave it. So Derek J goes in to see Phaedra because he's getting sued by one of his clients. His client is claiming that, hey, he was sitting at the salon and the marshals came out and said, what would the marshal doing in my shop? The marshal's claiming, one of his clients is claiming that while she was at his salon, they switched out her expensive weave for a cheap weave. I guess once she took her expensive weave out and was getting her hair washed to get it reinstalled, I guess, I don't know, that they went back and just got a bag from the doggone beauty supply store, bag for like $20. I'm just paraphrasing, but a cheaper version did her weave. So she's mad, so now she's suing. Later on, Derek J and Phaedra, they do go to his salon. He shows like what happened. She's over here in the chair. We go over here to wash the hair. Like the hair is still in eyesight of her. So there was no way, did nobody go into no back room to wash no hair. The shampoo station is right there. Where I was doing her hair is right here. So when did we have time to do this? She was like right there. So they just like, I believe you, but I just want to get all the facts straight, so Phaedra's there taking, videos showing what happened, doing a reenactment and all that other stuff. So yeah, and to make matters worse is she is blasting him on social media. And Derek J, he has a fan base, he's popular hairstylist, that's gonna look bad on him. So that girl might not want to do that because she could end up having to pay for slander and defamation of character. So Cynthia sits down to tell Peter about her little meeting with Nene, and right off the bat he can tell there's a change among Cynthia. She came in smiling like a Cheshire cat, just happy. He's like, okay, what's going on? She's like, oh, me and Nene talked, and I must admit I do miss Nene. I miss our friendship. He's like, what about all the stuff she done done? And I'm starting to think maybe Peter's mad that, Peter may be the reason that Cynthia was no longer friends with Nene. Because yes, Nene called him a bitch. That was wrong. Totally wrong. You should be talking about nobody else's husband like that. And two, I guess it's like, with Nene at the picture, I'm having more time with my wife, having sex all I want. You seem happier. We was happier. I guess he felt that Nene was taking up too much of Cynthia's time, but all Cynthia says, girl, I can't really hang out and talk right now. Peter finna do something. You can still have your friendship and still be there for your husband when your husband needs you. So, Greg was satisfied and happy. Nene wasn't neglecting him in any kind of way. Greg sitting there happy just to be with Nene. Does Greg even work anymore? Because every time I see him, he with Nene. But he seems happy and content. He's happy to be there for her. So, and if it makes her happy, then hey, do what you do, boo. But yeah, Peter seems like okay. So now y'all gonna be friends again. So now that means I'm gonna be spending less time with you. Is that what you're telling me? She's like, we just talked and like we didn't, plan on going on vacation anywhere right about now. But it could be Peter. This is just me guessing. Peter is hearing what other people are saying, which makes him feel some type of way, which makes him tell Cynthia, Peter, people over here talking about the way Nene and talk to me, and you on top of that you ain't spend time with me. Maybe y'all shouldn't be friends. And all that getting into Cynthia's head, and maybe that's why she chose not to be Nene's friend anymore. So Todd gives Candy a tour of New York, which I thought was so cute. He's showing her all the places where he grew up. They got on the station, and she was like, okay, this is okay, but we just like walked up a step that just smelled like pee and booty. Like New York's supposed to be all this beautiful, but the subway is neither. So he's showing where he went to school at, where his mom's house is. They went and got pizza. He went and told her, okay, if you gonna have a New York experience and be a true New Yorker, you gotta get you some Timbs and a hat. So she's going along with him. He's like, Riley got her some Timbs, maybe we should get her some Timbs, but apparently she just got her a pair of Timberlands, so she don't need them. Which I thought it was good for him, to think of the children too. Like, we all having a good time. Maybe we should try to get kids something too while we out here, because he's in New York doing work. I don't know. I want to say for Hollywood Divas, but don't quote me on that. So I thought it was real cute, him giving Candy a little tour of New York, and they going out shopping and everything. And he just seems happy, like, this is my stomping ground. I know you got Atlanta, but this is where I grew up, and I want to show you around. So your girl Cynthia's feeling a little insecure. She's going to be modeling in her friend's show, and she's going to be the last model to walk. I watch Project Runway, so I'm not going to say I have, knowledge of what goes on, but I believe the last girl to walk that's the spot you want to be at. You want to either open the show or close the show, I believe. So Cynthia will be closing the show, and her designer friend is being really shady. He's like, okay, we're going to have to get that measuring tape out because it looks like Cynthia didn't put a little more pounds on in the little butt area. And she's looking like, excuse me? Yeah, y'all remember, Cynthia's like, what, 40, 48, something like that? She up in there. She looks good for her age, but she's not one of these 15-year-old models that look like a pencil. She didn't have a baby and she got courage. She's like, okay. So she's walking. She's like, oh, no. We don't walk like that no more. We walk a little faster. He done brought out some young girl to show Cynthia how to walk. And she's like, oh. So now, first I'm fat, now I can't walk. Because like Cynthia, she's like, in Atlanta, she's considered skinny. But you come to New York and, she's considered on, a little plump side, a little curvy. So she trying to wrap her mind around it. It's like, dang. Back at home, I'm skinny. Here in New York, I'm curvy. Dang. So that just shows you different parts of the country, your size, it varied. Like, I think 4X Rocks was saying how in Atlanta, when she first got there, she was skinny. She didn't pick that weight. When she went back to California, everybody else is, real thin. So, yeah, just... If y'all not watching Forest Rocks, go ahead and go there. She's really good. So was Much Love from Kentucky and Bonnie Blue. Just to say that. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, Cynthia, she's feeling some type of way. But I was like, man, I guess he's still in that, we need to young and thin to walk in the runway. Which to me, it kind of gives, a bad image to young girls. But that's a whole nother story. So Candy and Todd and Cynthia and Peter, they meet up to go get something to eat, and they just asked, okay, has your mom been back to Atlanta since the wedding? And she was like, no, she hasn't been back. She's mad because my mama called Todd's parents pimps and hoes. She's like, Todd, you need to just let it go. It happened, but let it go. This woman has disrespected you. And I feel weird talking about this since Todd's mom recently passed away like 2 weeks ago. So it's hard talking about the scenes she's in now, knowing that she's passed on with glory. But it was like, I was like, really like, should I put this in the video? But it was on the show and we saw it. And, you know, she's like, you should just let this go. My mama said what she said. My mama's old. Old people just say what they want to say. But that's, you know, that's no excuse to be acting the way you acting because you old. You being old, you should know better. So I'm like, how would Candy feel if Miss Sharon, Mama Sharon had said, well, you know what, Mama Joyce, you an evil old money stealing, hungry food. Which Mama Joyce, she is up in age. She is money hungry and she did steal Candy's credit card and, you know, used it without her knowledge or got one in Candy's name, something of that sort. So how would you feel if, you know, Mama Sharon had came at your mama like that? Because, you know, Mama Joyce, every chance she gets, she's dog and tired. And you just sitting there like, Mama, don't do that. So Todd and Candy, they meet. Cynthia, she walks in the runway show, does good. Forgot to mention that. But anyway, better what I say. Todd and Candy, they go meet up with Mama Sharon, and, you know, she's heated because now she done seen with all Mama Joyce. She said, you lied to my son. When he was talking about his daddy's a pimp, and he's like, if my daddy's a pimp, what is his mom? And she's like, she didn't say that thing. Yeah, she called Mama Sharon a hoe. And Mama Sharon's like, I may be a lot of things, I may have done a lot of things, but being a hoe was never one of them. And your mama got a tail whooping looking for her, and I'm gonna have to get me some people with me. And Candy's like, what for? She was like, your aunties. One of your aunties, I don't know which one it is, but she don't look like she doing anything. But that other auntie look like she ready to swing as soon as Joyce says, let's go. She was like, your mama is a lot of things. And I'm like, Candy to forget my like, you ain't gonna be hitting my mama like that. But you know, Candy, your mama is disrespecting Todd every chance she get. Even when as far as telling doggone lying on Riley, seeing Riley didn't like Todd. So your mama's doing all this stuff, and you can be respectful to your mama. You don't have to be disrespectful. You can say, Mom, I don't want you disrespecting my husband. This is my husband. This is the man that I chose to marry. You will respect him because he is my husband. And you respect her boyfriend, and that's just her boyfriend. This is your husband. See, Mama Joyce, she just on this. This is my daughter. She got money, and I'm old. I can say what I want to say, but that's not cutting it. Just because you old don't mean you can sit out here and act all kind of food and say all kind of things you want to say. So Miss Sharon, she's like, yeah, I'm getting mad. You know, I'm heated now. Your mama lying on me, talking about my son, and she's saying these things like it's a fact. Like she got numbers on me. Like she got my record. She can look up my record, baby. This is clean. I ain't got nothing on there about prostituting. None of that stuff. So that's how we ended. Candy getting mad because, you know, Mama Sharon saying some stuff about Mama Joyce, but, you know, just like Mama Joyce was saying some stuff, Mama Sharon to say something too. Mama Sharon wasn't going out just being mean to Mama Joyce. She was mad in response to what Joyce said. It ain't like she just one day and just was mad. No. She defended herself, her honor, and her son. So yeah. That was the gist of what happened. If I left anything out, by all means leave a comment or video response. And like always, I don't thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.